Welcome to Table Talk, the show where we read your topics. Get this stuff off the table.
When did my straw get so short? Like,
That's
real
not
talk.
what we're worried
You ever
about.
like go for a
This is what I'm talking about.
Somebody wrote a letter, all right?
No, we're not bringing that up. We're not bringing that up. That's not what this is about.
I'm Sam.
Guys, on this show we read your topics using the hashtag TableTalk on Twitter. If you want to submit your topics, you can. And guys, there's something very special that's about to happen today. As you know, this bowl was given to us by an awesome fan. I don't know their name. But
Andre Turbo.
It's a great bowl, and I love it very much, but it's time to retire it, sadly, because we got a new bowl in the mail today, and it is this here. It looks like a popcorn bowl, which I love. It has all sorts of great stuff on it. It says SourceFedNERD here. It says Strensum's clay helmet here. We'll get to that in a second. It also says no wasp. So it's really great. So we're gonna do this is what I like to call an exchanging of the bowls ceremony.
Like changing of the guard?
Like changing of the guard. It's very Elizabeth and Anna. We'll get to those girls in just a second. The changing the bowls is a very proper ceremony that must be done correctly, and it has to be done right, and everyone has to be participating in it.
That's it.
So, guys, it says here from...
I wish that would have broken when you did that. This would have chipped
This
off.
one broke.
I'm like, God
Good thing it's made well. Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the brand new Strensum's Clay Helmet. The Strensum's Clay Helmet may protect your head from damage. It also may not. We haven't really tested it out. The Strensum's Clay Helmet is not stylish or effective. It's reasonably priced, though, for just 12 and a fourth payments of $14.85. This Strensum's Clay Helmet can be yours. We hope you enjoy it. Love Strensum's Clay Helmet designers Anna and Elizabeth. So thank you, girls.
That is really cool.
They also included some topics in their letter, which I'm going to throw in there.
My only test for the bowl is I've been doing this thing lately where I hit the other bowl on the ground because it makes a nice noise. Ooh, this one's deeper. Whoa.
Just be very careful, man. We just got...
It's made out of clay. It's not...
Well,
I
you
love
gotta
that
stop.
sound. I do so much.
Well, we'll get you a chime. Here we go. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. This is a full bowl here.
What if we don't pick their topic?
Well, then it'll go another time. Stuart Paul Hamos says...
I love him.
If you could be a Star Wars character, who would you
Oh,
be?
hell yeah, it's a
Why?
trap. I want to be It's a Trap
be
so
Admiral
bad.
Akbar?
It's a trap. There's so many cool guys I could have
fish?
picked, but I picked It's a Trap.
You want to be Admiral Akbar.
I want
Better
them
than Jar
to
Jar.
when they're remaking the Star Wars movies. I want to be in it, but just as a small part, like It's a Trap. I just want to be a part of it.
You should call him his name. His name's Admiral Akbar.
His name is It's a Trap.
You have to show him a little bit of respect.
You gotta
He
watch-
has been
show the
around
man some
for
Well,
30 years.
if you watch the George Orwell tapes where he does the commentary, he says his original name is It's a Trap.
Orwell?
Don't point
There's
out.
no way It's a Trap is a name.
It's a trap. It's Tibetan.
I think if I was going to pick a Star Wars character to be, I would like to be potentially Max Rebo. Because I feel like I'm the
Yeah.
closest to Max Rebo.
Isn't that the guy that got... No. Okay, I'm sorry.
Max Rebo is the blue elephant that plays the keyboard in Jabba's palace.
That's cool.
See, I confuse him with the guy that gets shot. That's Greedo.
That's
Greedo.
Greedo or Guido?
I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know things. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want people to know. I don't know I don't know a lot of stuff.
I don't know
And so
anything
you get
about
this.
Star Wars
Really?
at all. I
Have
know
you seen-
I've of course seen every single
I've
one
seen
of them
all of
multiple
them
times.
except the last one.
There was an age
the
of the
third one.
times where I could tell you the names of every alien in the cantina.
See, the
Whoa.
Now
issue
I
I have,
can't.
I think Star Wars is good and it's cool. My issue with it is my generation has gotten into Star Wars because they think it gives them some type of status. They're like, oh, I'm a nerd. I like Star
That's
Wars.
true.
But and the issue with nerds, too, is that we are so exclusive. We're like, just because you like Star Wars doesn't mean you're one of us. It's so convoluted and crazy. That's why I try to stay out of
Well,
it.
there's
I
a
like
lot
to accept
of,
it as a thing.
It's a good movie. Zzz.
You're close.
did you
It bounced
get
off
inside?
No, he bounced it off of the tongs. The tongue.
The tongs.
I bet people hearing us describe this all the time. They're like the tape, the tongs, the loop.
What is
What
that?
is it? What
Is
are
that
we
keeping
filming
the
with?
light out or something?
It's a Greedo.
I wish I
With
could.
the tape around the tape?
Yeah. There's
Uh,
literally tape around.
I
Wait
mean,
a
it's
minute,
because
guys.
of the,
Wait.
Hey,
wait.
Wait.
Hey,
hey.
you gotta be high pitched.
Low made it go.
Oh.
So that's this is
Watch
how you
this.
know if you're. If, for those of you at home, if you make a loud enough noise, the bowl actually makes that sound that I like when you hit it against the ground. So
They
it's-
probably couldn't hear it.
Well, you bastard.
It's not the same. Can I be?
I think it still did.
I want to.
Hold.
How did
That's
we
still
never
kinda-
notice
Still
that?
kind of does it. All
All right.
How did we
Go
never
back to
notice
the
that?
new one.
This one does it slightly more. It's when you're touching it.
Alright.
I mean, when you're touching it, it won't. So
Sam,
if you're
what
gonna make
Star
a
Wars
loud
I
character
want to
noise-
be a pod racer. Even though the first movie was real, I didn't like any of the new 3 movies. I thought the pod racing was really cool. I thought it was really cool. I don't know any specific characters.
See, once again,
There's
what I'm gonna say.
Sebulba, there's Dick Mouth. There's Tentacle
There's
Tits.
vulva.
There's fucking Dog Head.
Tentacle Tits has the best record when
Tentacle
it comes
Tits
to
is
pod
great.
racing. I'd be
Yeah.
Tentacle Tits
Yeah.
from episode 1.
There's also one
See-
called.
People always like hate on like live action movies, as I kind of did in a video on SourceFed recently. But we gotta admit, some things are cool. Like in the new Star Wars movies, I really like the part when they reveal Darth Vader. I thought it was cool. I
In
mean,
the-
the story,
in the-
whatever you people hate it for, whatever. Jar Jar
When he
Binks is-
comes out of the
Yeah,
when they raise him up on the
I
thing
thought that
and the
was
smoke
cool.
comes
I thought that looked cool. Kind of like the Last Airbender. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you remember
I'm
the
not happy
scene
about
at the
it.
end when Aang is doing some like airbending and he's in his avatar state?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. So even though these movies are horrible, we gotta say some parts.
I'm
is
not
cool.
allowed
That's the
to.
scene
I'm not
where
allowed
Aang
to
went
talk
to the
about
tree
that
and they
movie.
connected his
And
hair
this-
to the
I'm
dragon
not wrong
and they
way.
flew around.
And Seicho Gabriel being in the freaking all of it. She's Princess Yue. There's some good parts. We gotta accept
No,
some
I
good
can't.
stuff.
I can't.
People.
though.
I mean, I'm
can't.
not afraid. I said
My
there's-
favorite Star Wars character in the pod race is George Lucas phoned it in.
Phoned it in.
This is the favorite character.
Is it the new
He
one or
wasn't
the
the
old ones that
fastest,
ET is?
but he
in?
worked the
ET's
hardest.
in the new one.
ET's in the new ones.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh yeah, the
If
little
you look-
hidden gem.
the
Yeah, he's in that
ETs
super exciting scene where the Senate is talking about trade disputes.
If you really like the first Star Wars movies that came out in the 80s, check out the new ones. There's a lot more talking and a lot more discussing and a lot more
If you guys
sitting.
like political intrigue, don't watch the prequels.
I'm interested to read the comics. I wonder how the political the comics are.
the what
the
comics?
comics. Oh, the
Yeah,
Marvel comics?
No, the Star Wars. Is it Marvel?
Marvel just released the
It's
Star
Disney.
Wars
Yeah,
comics.
yeah. I think they just gave it to us in the.
What are you talking
Loot Crate.
about?
There's
You're talking
Star
about
Wars
the new
comics.
Star Wars comics?
Yeah.
Or even the old ones too.
There's
I
old
wonder how-
ones?
Yeah.
The old
There
ones are
probably
based
was.
off of the movies, but then there's like an extent. There's a.
You just like
There's
sounds
al-
today,
there's
huh?
also-
You like
I do like
Wait,
sounds.
hold on.
Wait, guys, hold on a second here.
I wish I could do that.
Wait, hold on. Well, hold on.
Hello.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me see this. Dum, 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 dum,
And
dum,
my
dum,
mom
dum,
came down to the lake. Oh. There's something wrong with this. I don't know if you knew.
I haven't eaten today. Leo Chambers from Twitter asks, who
From Lord of the Rings would you be?
wins in a fight, Godzilla or massive hentai monster?
Massive hentai monster. When have they ever?
Describe
I've never.
a hentai monster.
Just like you
got
never see its
dicks
face.
all over?
You never see its face. It's like a tentacle and it goes in people. I never actually seen hentai, but I've seen like a music video
You've
that had
seen
hentai.
hentai.
I
You've seen
promise
hentai.
you.
You've seen
I
seen
promise
We've
you.
seen
You've
hentai.
seen
I
hentai.
promise you, I've never
You were
seen
curious what the
You've
word
seen
hentai was.
hentai.
it. You know why I
You
didn't
looked it
watch
up.
it? You know I
You
didn't
were
watch
looking
it?
at X videos.
You went to the-
You
you
were
went-
looking
you went
through
to-
the
I didn't.
pages.
I didn't.
You got to page 10 and you saw an animated girl and you're like, what?
I
You
was-
clicked on it and there's tentacles.
I was supposed to go to the you got it in Owen's
I
pocket?
made it in his lap.
Oh.
Continue.
I was supposed to go to the hentai festival thing at Anime Expo, but I got locked. I lost my tag at my friend's hotel room, and I sat outside and I met a monk and I talked to him for 2 hours.
Why was
His
there a
name
monk
is
at the
Kareem.
hentai convention?
Outside the convention centers, that stable centers, these I forget what type of monkey was, but like they throw these books at you and they're like, hey, learn about the guy with 8 arms, and we were talking about it, and he told me some interesting things.
I don't think you remembered a lot of it.
I mean, I remember a lot of it. I don't remember the name of his thing, but that's why I didn't get to see any
Talking
hentai.
about-
But you've seen
I have the
hentai.
book.
Talking about Ganesha, maybe? Is that the multiple armed one?
I feel like I should know. I bet Anthony would know if he was here.
I don't want to offend anybody by guessing.
Me either.
What's the.
Gandhi, that's his name.
Shiva?
Oh, there he is. Shiva, thank you.
Shiva!
Anthony. Yeah, it was real cool.
What was the question again?
Who would win in a fight?
I would say a hentai monster.
Because they
as
never
well.
lose. They never lose. From my knowledge.
I mean, but Godzilla's pretty
play dirty.
badass.
I remember when I was a kid.
I don't know if Godzilla has any orifices to be penetrated other than its mouth. So I don't think the hentai monster
You're telling
would
me
get
you
a
don't
benefit
think
on it.
you don't think Godzilla has a butthole?
It has not been seen.
No.
Or talked about in the lore of
They have a
Godzilla.
baby though. He has a baby. She has a baby.
You know what I
know where it
liked
comes
about
from.
Pacific Rim? What they were doing, and that it's really interesting that they would do with Godzilla was real. Remember how like they were like selling pieces of the?
Yeah.
That's totally real. If Godzilla was real, he would definitely have a butthole, you idiot, and he would leave poop
Well, he's
around
not
the city.
real.
But
So
they
he
never
was.
killed Godzilla, right? They never killed him.
No.
They only killed the other monsters.
Godzilla would be sent back to the sea where he goes sleeps.
Sleeps. Pacific Rim was a good movie. I don't know why at the time
I
was
liked it.
I liked it too.
I was like,
It created a cool
I'm ready for
world.
more. Bring
I loves me
in
some
more.
Charlie
Get
Day.
that franchise going. I want big monsters fighting it with Guillermo del Toro at the helm. I just like big monsters.
I want him to
Me
bring
too.
that thing from that other movie, Labyrinth, in there.
Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth. I want that monster, but huge.
Yeah. Wait, you talking? Which one are you talking about? The eyeball guy, or are
this
you talking
guy.
about
Oh,
Elfano?
Elfano. I just remember the
Libra de la
that was the scariest thing. I was
haven't
21
seen
years
it because
old.
I'm a little scared from my
I showed it to
childhood,
this
if I
Yeah.
boy.
can say.
Or well,
Yeah.
you didn't
You
watch
wa-
it from the beginning.
I
though.
didn't. I've seen the ending of that movie twice, but I
seen the whole
saw
thing?
a
I
couple
love
weeks
that
ago. I
movie,
saw
man.
that guy for the first time. For those of you at home, if they didn't put a picture of this guy,
Strangely enough, I feel like Pan's Labyrinth is like the adult version of Labyrinth, the movie from the 80s for this generation. It's like a more fucked up version of it.
Labyrinth
adults
is
love
scary?
stuff that is like
Wait,
effed up.
the
Why?
Dave Bowie?
David Bowie,
Sorry.
John Bon Jovi. Can you
Bon
imagine with John Bon
John
Jovi?
Lennon. John
Wait,
Lennon.
what are you saying? You're saying adults like
love
fucked up
effed up
movies?
stuff. We do. We love when people get killed and all that stuff.
I don't know, but I
wouldn't
like
use that
the movies I
word.
liked this last year weren't really that fucked up.
What movies?
Like Grand Budapest Hotel, there
I
wasn't
haven't
really
seen
anything
that
fucked
yet.
up about it.
Oh.
Owen's like,
beautiful.
oh, that's the most amazing movie. So, I remember I was asking you about it. I was like, were these graphics in this movie like as cool then as they are? I mean,
Just
as-
slightly, yeah.
They
Now
were
they're pretty bad.
Yeah, and now if you look back, you're like, ooh, that's definitely not real milk in that bowl. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, some of it's kind of
like-
bad, but I still
mean,
like it.
Joe Sherman, I like that name. It seems like a real dude.
It's like Jay Sherman.
He's like the kind of guy on the news when they're like, so what did you think of it? He'd be like, in the show, Joe Sherman.
Yeah, Joe Sherman said,
Have you ever had something break but not know how it broke? If so, what was it? You were real bored.
What?
This is like
you ever broke something?
this is
but
something
you don't
I
know
would
how?
say if I was
You're
super
right.
high.
No, this is something you would say if we were driving in the car
Oh yeah.
on the
that's
way to
true.
work. You ever break something you don't know how it broke?
What?
Have you
Was
ever
that a
had something
character?
break but not? No, just like you're tired. So what was that's real?
I don't think I can answer that.
Right now, I'm gonna have to think about that for a couple of
And I
weeks.
will forget about it.
Have you ever had something break but not know how it broke? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I mean,
Well,
Yes.
I remember DJ broke a chair today. He picked it up and then the leg fell off.
One time I had
Relationship.
what you would call a rocking horse. And I used to get some good kicks on it. And one day, I would ride it all up, like real good.
How good you say? What would that horse sound like in your imagination?
It would be like, oh, shit.
I love it. What if you're like in your head?
This intensity is red hot, is what he would say. And he'd be like, ooh, yeah, ride it. Ride that fucking horseback. And so what I would do is I would ride it quite often to the point where my enjoyment level would increase exponentially. And then one day I woke up and I went over and then one of the legs was broken. And I was like, who did this?
You laughed about it, right?
Yeah, I was like, I came in, I was like, who did this?
6-year-old Steve is like,
Yeah, walking.
Is this
I'm sorry, I
6-year-old
never
Steve?
said how old I
yeah,
was.
I, did.
First of
I was
all.
gonna ask later. That doesn't sound like
31-year-old
No, I was
Steve.
like
This was
18.
last year.
And I went in and I was like, wait a minute. Broke my rock horse. Who rocked my seesaw? And it turns out I never found out. I just want Andre to animate that. That's the only reason why I said it.
And it turns out nobody found out.
No one ever found out. I bet it was the old guy that's watching me masturbate in the balloon that Andre drew.
Did you notice that it's the same guy that hit you with your car in the animation?
That was
Yeah,
funny.
you told me that.
Yeah.
Andre's so
Andre,
great.
He's really, really talented. He drew my child.
And by the way,
I don't like
he's
him.
great. Let me say something about Andre. Andre is an honorary member of SourceFed. He's an honorary person that belongs to this
so
family.
talented.
He's part of this family, and he's a part of our world. You mess with Andre, you get the seesaw horse.
Can I have the top headliner?
You got it.
Uh-oh, I think I pulled the one that came from the letter that the bowl came in.
Came with the letter that the bowl came in.
We got 52, we got 52, we got oh, we got 5, we got 5, oh, we got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, oh, we got 5, 55, we got 35, 55, 55, 95, do I hear 95, do I hear 95, one more for 95, I have 95, I have 255, 55, just for the fuck of it, we're gonna go back down to 5, I got 5, I got 5, I got 5, I got 5, 5, I got 5, how about 10? Anybody want to pay about 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand, hey, fuck it, $2, $2,
Bing.
and we got $2 sold.
That's pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
We should go to a real one and be like, "Hi, hello, I'm gonna be auction guy today. I
All right, this is actually from Anna Wallstrom.
This is hitting it. I know it.
Go for it, Will. Anna Wallstrom asks, would you rather have eyes for nipples
I can't answer this.
or nipples for eyes, the erect tips of which would move in the direction you look?
I'm guessing that we can't see with
No,
the
you can
nips
see.
up
You
here.
can see, sure. They will work ocularly.
That is so gross. Mine are kind of hairy.
Eyes for nipples. But here's the thing. Wait a minute. No, you can't.
No, you cannot see.
You can't.
You're
you
gonna have
can't.
2 sets
You
of
got
nipples.
eyes down here. Okay, so what I would do is...
Wait, this question's asking, do you want 2 sets of nips, one up here, or 2 sets of eyes, and
eyes
one
for
up here down
nipples or nipples for eyes.
I don't
Right?
want
That's
any
what
of
it's
this.
asking? That's what it's
Eyes,
asking.
would you rather have eyes for nipples or nipples for eyes? Yeah, so they're asking, they're asking, would you rather have nipples up here
That work functionally.
that work
as eyes.
functionally as eyes or eyes down here
That work as nipples?
that work as nipples?
Nipples don't do anything on dudes.
that work as nipples. I mean, look, if I had nipple eyes, I would definitely put a little window on my shirt so I could blink at the ladies.
But you still have these ones working up here, right?
No, these are just nipples up here.
But why
So
is
she's
it
saying, would
asking?
you-
Why is there an option?
Oh, this is the girl that gave us the bowl. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I like it. It's creative. It's
I like
different.
it too. It's really stumping us.
You ever broke something, but you don't know?
All right. Would you rather have nipples?
Never broke something.
Would
Maybe I'm
would you
overthinking it.
rather have eyes for nipples or nipples for eyes? Yeah, so the nipples would function. The nipples would be your eyes. The nipples up here would you be able to see. And she's saying the erect tips would move in the direction you look.
Oh goodness, put your shirt
Let's
down.
see what that looks like. I don't want those up here.
I thought mine were hairy.
Huh?
I thought mine were hairy.
Do you guys shave your nipples?
No.
No. No reason to. I was just wondering.
Okay, so you have to have one, Will. Go for it. Nipple eyes or eye nipples?
Kill myself that night.
You'd rather kill yourself than live with either of them?
I very much like the way I am.
What?
I'm fine with it.
That's-
I understand it could be better or worse, but I'm just not. If I can't live the way I want to, no thanks.
What in the world does that mean?
That sounds like you don't value your own life, and that makes
if
me
I
sad.
can't live the way I want to live, why not?
Here's
Why
the
not?
thing. I would have nipple eyes
I'd,
because
Continue.
then they would still work like eyes. But I mean, it would really creep people out, and I'm sorry. But I think I would wear sunglasses so that I wouldn't be real gross.
You'd have to always, you'd be like Cyclops. Then be like, whoa, he's so mysterious. What do you think he's thinking about? Well,
The grossest part would be the erect nipple tips that move around when
it's
you
real
look.
cold and your sunglasses start sliding off your face.
It is cold. Oh, sorry, guys.
what? Okay.
I would like poke people with my nipple eye.
What do you? I have an
Like
idea.
if someone's making out with you, do they reach up there to your?
No, don't do that.
No, but they get
that's
their
so
tongue.
gross.
They would like
Don't-
start
don't.
sucking on it though. They'd be like, "Eh."
Like a
suck
girl's
my
man,
eye,
dude.
suck on my eye titties.
Suck my eye. No.
Eye titties. Strempson's eye
Strenson's
titties.
eye titties for when your eyes are down here.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. What if you know how like fish have another lens that comes down, like another eyelid?
Don't cats have that too?
Maybe. I don't know about fish. I don't
think
know
cats
about,
do.
Maybe cats have them. Let us know. But what if a
job,
nipple lens could come down?
To blank.
Why?
Why do we have nipples looking around? What if it just?
You're not the woman that made that topic.
I'm coming up
Therefore,
with a
you're not allowed
solution.
to elaborate on her. Well, maybe you can.
Hey, I'm just
There's
trying to
no
make this
rules.
What's
work.
the point of the table talking?
Guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. We want to know what you would choose, nipple eyes or eye nipples. I still barely understand. Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you want to include your topics into the new bowl, please use the hashtag TableTalk on Twitter when you submit your topics, or go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed into the appropriate thread and type your comments or topics there. I'm Steve.
That was way too easy. I was really trying to get your arm away. Put your shirt down. Blink.